expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all your bets on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact.
What's up, Genz? Welcome to the culture. Welcome to ATN Genz, where entertainment meets lifestyle and culture sets the pace. From the music you stream to the stories shaping how we live, this is your front row seat to what's trending, what matters, and what's next. On ATN Genz, we bring to you latest entertainment news and updates, interviews with your favorite celebrities and industry experts, performances by local artists, interactive segments, including viewer polls and giveaway. If it's buzzing right now, best believe we're already on it. And now to our top trending stories for today. In Nollywood, Kunle Afolayan sparks online outrage. And also in Nollywood, Peter Dochi's son debunks death rumors. And relationship, Teddy Bam Bam unfollow each other, fans suspect rift. And lifestyle, Uche Ogbodo sparks marriage debate. And streaming, DJ Chicken declares himself global king. This program is open for sponsorship, jingles, advert placement, news and events coverage, personality, society and political interviews, product service promotion and commercials. Watch us live on our website www.aladdinetwork.tv. We are also available on Avo TV channel 205, Nimex TV platform, Ifastech platform, Apple TV, Niger TV, Iroko TV. Follow us on our social media, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, and on X, Atlantic TV Net. Stay connected by following, subscribing, liking, and sharing our social media content. Don't go anywhere. The vibe is just getting started. We'll return with more of what's trending.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all your bets on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. On ATN. From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all your bets on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. On ATN.
Welcome back from that short break. Still Atlantic Television Network, and this is ATN Genz. From the headlines to the studio, we have Timmy Toby, in the house with us. Timmy, welcome to the show today.
Pleasure. Glad to be here once again.
All right. Going on, what's happening? Filmmaker Kunle Afolayan, has come under heavy criticism online after describing critics of Anikulapo Season 2 as senseless. The comment followed mixed reaction to the newly released season, with some viewers questioning elements of the storyline, pacing, and creative direction. At the center of the backlash is the filmmaker's response to criticism, while many online users described as dismissive, while some fans defended Kunle Afolayan, arguing that creators are allowed to express frustration. Others felt the remark crossed the line and ignored genuine audience feedback. To critique the work, not the audience. The situation has reignited, broader conversation about how creatives, handle criticism in the age of social media, especially when projects spark, divided opinions. Observers say the debate highlights the thin line between defending creative vision and engaging constructively with audience responses, particularly in an era where viewers feel more entitled to share their opinions publicly. I mean, you look at this, and do you think that these creators and these directors, talking at Kunle Afolayan, does he owe, his audience, softer responses, especially when it comes to criticism?
To me, I don't really think he owes anybody. Creators are allowed to do their stuff.
Yeah.
He's allowed to do, as a movie producer, he can do so many stuff. There are some movies you watch or series you come across whereby in the season 1 everything was perfect, and all of a sudden when this TV show or series gets popular, the writer will get, I feel like, his sponsors or from different kind of people. They want to invest and direct the movie to a different approach, unlike the original one. That's where it comes. Like this the original series of this Kunle, what's his name? Eh,
Anikolapo.
the season one was so good in the sense that the main characters, where everything was just perfect. All of a sudden, he directed the movie into a colonial area where he starts saying white people like racist and all those stuff, and he dropped some of the major characters, and that's where I get where the criticism is coming from. You know, fans don't like all this stuff, and they understand. So
All right, and you look at Anikolapo, you know, he's calling critics, you know, senseless. You know, is he defending the art? I mean, is there no a better way, you know, you can do that without dismissing feedback?
to me, the word senseless is not the best approach you could use to address the issue. Senseless, everybody is like, as a producer, you are allowed to get criticism on your topic or anything you are doing. You calling the people criticizing you senseless now, it's too harsh in a way that, because the criticism that is coming your way is more like an encouragement for you to do better, to see what you are lacking
It actually
on.
means people watch your show.
Yeah, it actually means, because if people don't criticize, they will say you are not getting enough attention. You understand that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So the criticism now that is coming his way is a better thing. He should see it as an advantage to his work, that he's doing better, and those, but not coming back to say senseless, all those kind of stuff.
And you know, looking at this situation, I mean, do you actually think that he doesn't actually know the difference between criticism and trolling? Because, I mean, if you're replying to a troll and calling the person senseless, it's a different thing altogether. But these are critics. These are people who they watch movies and they give you their honest opinion. I mean, do you think that as a filmmaker, especially someone like Kunle Afolayo, who is experienced, he's supposed to draw the line and know what's the difference between a critic and actually a troll?
I know. So basically, some persons act out of emotion and everything. So I just feel like he's the kind of person that sees things that way. Understand? He's the kind of person that sees things. He misinterprets stuff for what it seems to be. This is normal for every producer. There are so many series before before he was even in the industry, they have come under so many criticism, even from a public figure or bigger people. They have criticized some good shows we have come across, and that. So I just feel like I would like to advise him to, next time better it takes, you should be mindful of the words he uses.
And you know, speaking about this particular exchange and this problem that happened, do you think if there was no social media, his response would have been different? Do you think social media, you know, has changed the way, you know, our creatives, you know, handle reviews?
Absolutely. To be honest, today in 2026, social media has made it so easy for anybody to do anything they like. Unlike before. Before, when the Nollywood industry was going on, you will have limited way you could address a particular something that is going on. Even if you have something to say, it's not like now. Anybody can just come online. Or even if you are not as popular, or if you know a person, you cannot come to the person page and one or two things in the video, and it will get amount of crazy reaction. And you know, understand, I believe social media has really influenced this stuff.
And talking about, you know, this criticism he has released, I mean, he came under a whole lot of criticism. Do you think this can actually help improve Nollywood? Because, I mean, this is the fans tell you what they actually want to see. And for me, do you actually think that the fans actually know what they want, or we should leave it to the creators, you know, to just do what they have to do?
Both parties are very important. You know, you can't know everything for yourself. Even if you are a creator and you have other backup people telling you to do things and you do your stuff, once in a while, the fans are what push you forward to see where you are lagging behind, or what you are not doing right, to get more creative in the future on how to address more of these things. So I just feel like both are needed.
Yeah, and moving on, veteran Nollywood actor Peter Dochi, you know, has been confirmed alive and healthy, you know, following false reports of his death that circulated online. The rumor sparked concern among fans before his son addressed the situation, dismissing the claims and assuring the public that the actor is well. At the center of the issue is the speed at which unverified information, you know, spreads online. Many fans expressed relief after the clarification, while others criticized those who shared the news without confirmation, verifying, you know, before you amplify. The incident has once again highlighted the dangers of misinformation, on social media, especially when it involves public figures. Observers say it underscores the need for responsible sharing and fact-checking, as false reports can cause unnecessary panic and emotional distress. Toby, you look at the way false news and false information spread on social media, I think it's alarming at this point in time.
It's very alarming because the crazy thing is that about this man's rumor, death rumor, who really started this stuff? It's quite shocking because anyone can just pick up the phone and post. Based on the age of the man, some people imagine him to be high. Most time they go through all these health issues and the rest.
Yeah.
So some people might just imagine him to be going through some health issues, that something might have happened and he probably is dead and all those kind of stuff. So I feel like in today's the 20th world we're in now, anybody can just create a rumor. I can just say like this: look for a weak target, someone that is no longer healthy, that is old and weak, but is still alive. I can just create a rumor and it will get spread.
But why the death rumors, spread so quickly online?
There's a saying, they say the bad things spreads faster. So some persons will take that much. If they were saying, okay, Peter Josie or D1, it won't go that far. Unlike this death, some people knows this man. This man is a legend in Nigerian Nollywood industry. So when they hear such kind of news, they want to get, like, people want to pay attention to that. They want to know more. Like this other guy, what's his name? Is he Ibu?
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah. That one himself, he's even suffering from some sickness and there. So if someone come out today now to say, okay, this kind of thing, you take it. And many people in the society now take it for what it is. They feel like this man is old, and so rumors like that can easily be believed.
I mean, we should be held accountable, especially for sharing this fake news.
That's what I'm saying now. You can't hold anybody accountable for this because
really, but like you said earlier, post would have started from somewhere.
Yeah, it will start from somewhere, but you can't exactly say it is you that started this rumor. You can't tell. That person might post that same thing, and someone, this Nigeria is a very big space for social media. You can't really tell that this is the first person that started the rumor. It's quite difficult, so I don't think you can identify the person.
And looking at it, it's going to be very difficult, especially social media users, to verify and to know, what news is actually real or false. It's going to be a whole lot of a task for them.
That it is there though, but it's left for you as an individual to pick the right one. You can't just be gullible of anything you see on the internet. So as an individual, not everything, you try to make your own research. Like you saw the video that the son came out to say that his father is still okay, that whoever put out that rumor that person did something very, very bad to spoil the image of his dad. That some sort of language you used in that video he was making. So I feel like it's left for you as an individual.
All right, moving on. We also hear that former BB Naija star and celebrity couple, Teddy and Bam Bam, have sparked fresh speculation after fans noticed that they unfollowed each other on Instagram. The move comes amid growing rumors of tension in their marriage, quickly settling social media buzz as the follower begin connecting the dots between online behavior and real-life issues. In today's digital age, unfollowing has become more than just a click. It's often seen as a public statement. While neither Teddy nor Bam Bam has confirmed any crisis, fans are reading meaning into the silence, absence of recent posts together, and the sudden social media shift. Genz will always tell you that when the follow goes, questions, enter. So far, both parties have remained quiet, choosing not to address the rumors directly. Observers say the situation highlights how celebrity relationships are constantly monitored and interpreted online, sometimes unfairly, until either speaks, the story remains, speculative. But it once again proves how social media actions can fuel narratives faster than facts. We are talking about fake news flying, and this is sort of news that is going on about their relationship, and it has been going on for a very long time. I think 2 years ago, a news first came out that that Teddy A was abusing Bam Bam online, and he just did an interview recently, to debunk that, saying that how he regrets not speaking up at that point in time. And this is 2026, and they've been having talks, after her movie that became very, very popular. Her and Uzo, I mean, they had a movie that became so popular, and she has had public scrutiny for a very, very long time. I mean, how hard is it to be a celebrity and also being married in this age? Because I don't think if they were not popular, they would face the kind of problems they are facing today. If there's actually a problem.
You know, see, this is, I would say, the spotlight they are in now. So stuff like this normally comes for celebrity of their kind. It's left for them to control whatever is going on. And although some of the allegations and rumors going around that they have been having issues in their marriage, and it's either they've split but they are just keeping it silent. Some part of it may be true. I feel like some part of it may be true because there are signs. People see things before people talk. They will see one or two.
But do you actually think unfollowing always means trouble in paradise?
Unfollowing is a very, very crucial one. Yeah. Before you do that to your partner, something has really happened. Something has really happened. There's something that they are not telling you. They are just being matured enough not to come out to, because you know they have kids.
Yeah.
They have kids, so maturity has to come in. So you have to control the whole saga and everything.
But don't you think fans are too invested, in celebrity marriages?
It's normal. When you are a celebrity, you get stuff like this. You can't help it. There's so many people in the internet space, so you will always get people monitoring your life. There's something called paparazzi. They always want to monitor you. They will not want to know what you're a public figure now. You do things people like. People like you. You are like some idol to some person. So you have to be mindful. That's the celebrity life they call it. There's a way you live.
Yeah, I'm talking about this celebrity life. I mean, as a celebrity couple, Teddy said when the first rumors about, domestic abuse started, that his manager told him not to respond, and he regretted not responding to that. Do you think he should also, address this rumor, or he should also ignore it like he did the last time?
I don't really know what to say, because, to be honest, it's still left for him to make the decision. Like what he said earlier. He said his manager told him, and some persons believe their manager knows best, and all of a sudden it backfires. So in this kind of situation, I would suggest he comes out to state their marriage status, if they are still, if it's still a healthy marriage or they've splitted. Because these rumors will keep going on.
Don't you think if he's able to, just clear the air on what is happening, we are together, we are not together, do you think the fans will leave them alone?
That will
really help?
It would not help. To be honest, it would not help. You coming out to tell your fans that you are okay, fans will still be seeing signs. Unfollowing each other on Instagram, what does it mean? That thing, that stuff, that action they did, it meant something. That's the thing that is reaction.
So you actually believe there's trouble in paradise?
There's something going on. And that movie she acted, the Achulugo movie, that movie opened a lot of doors for her, and I would not say though, but
no, say, oh,
the space she's in right now, even if the marriage ends today, she's set up for life. Like she can get into something better than what she is currently. And you do know that this same 38 guy is the one that accepted for her to go into this Nollywood industry.
Yeah. So he
if
knows
he had
what comes
rejected
with
it at initial time, this Achalogo movie probably in the future wouldn't have happened. So he trusted her, and things happen along the way. So I just feel like it is what it is.
It is what it is. And talking about this relationship, do you think for these celebrities they need to keep their relationship private? Because some people will tell you, what's on the street will tell you that the majority of the problem, if they actually have problem they are facing, is coming from social media and fans and everything. Do you think keeping private relationship will help not ruin a whole lot of celebrity relationship and marriages?
Definitely it will help. If you try to keep your marriage private or your relationship private, it will really help, but it gets to an extent. People will always want to make research or stalk you, and that's the paparazzi thing. That's where it comes in. Once in a while they might spot you guys in public area, or probably they spot you with someone else. They will start to make allegations that why was this person with this other person in so area, or in a beach, an island. They saw person's wife with another person. That all those stuff, rumors will come up. Even if you are keeping your marriage private or not private, a camera will find a way to spot you.
Wait, but on another angle, I mean, do you think Teddy and Bam Bam, they are just doing this to stay relevant? Because I mean, the two of them, a lot of people are talking about them a whole lot. Even in 2026, the movie she acted, she acted it in 2025, and still in 2026, I mean, she's still getting appearances because of that Chaluko movie. And so, looking at it, I mean, do you think they are doing it because they actually have people talking about them, and this has made a whole lot more people, talk about them? So, can it actually be, something that they've done for clout, or can it be planned?
That could be true also. When you see something that is giving you more attention, you want to keep the flow. You wouldn't want to break it to get out the spotlight to get more attention. You understand? That could be true. But on the other hand, like I said earlier, there could be real crisis going on in their marriage, and they are trying to control it as best as possible. So I just believe both sides could be possible.
All right, I mean, we've had a whole lot to discuss, and there's still a whole lot more to discuss, but we have to go on a short break. When we get back, I mean, there's still a whole lot more to talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here.
From the line across the ocean
Welcome back. It's still Atlantic Television Network, and right here we are on ATN Gen Z. And talking about ATN Gen Z, actress Uche Udo, has stirred conversation online after stating that men are behind most failed marriages. The comments, which quickly gained traction on social media, sparked widespread reaction as users weighed in with personal experiences, opinions, and counter-arguments. At the center of the debate is the question of accountability in marriage, while some users agreed with Uche Obodo's position, pointing to emotional neglect and lack of responsibility. Others pushed back, arguing that marital breakdowns are often complex and not tied to one gender alone. Everyone has receipts. The statement has reopened broader discussions around gender roles, communication, and expectation in modern relationships. Observers say the conversation reflects how marriage dynamics, are evolving, especially among younger generations who are increasingly vocal about responsibility, partnership, and shared efforts in relationship. I mean, to me, the way you're seeing male have strong, voices when it comes to marriage. Women are giving you their own, what they feel is their role in marriage. I mean, do you think in our generation, in this particular generation, we'll have a whole lot of successful marriages?
I doubt. I doubt. To be honest, we wouldn't. We wouldn't. Because, but in the statement she made, there's truth in that statement.
How?
Majority of failed marriage or marriages has been caused by male. The head.
That's what you feel?
I feel like she's right.
But it takes two to make something work.
I know it takes two. Some women have fear for their marriage, but unlike the men, as a guy, as a man, there is no man that is currently married that will tell you that his marriage life was better than the time he was single.
Really?
They will always want
but
to...
some will argue with
they
you
will
now.
argue, but deep down we all know the truth. There are some limitations you have when you get married. There are some things. You have friends. Growing up, you have young guys. You always have a single friend. You always see what they do. And you have been limited because of your marriage. And that is what break down to when we hear cheating and the rest. And all this. So there is truth in the statement. But
is it fair actually to blame a particular gender,
it's
for
not fair
marriage,
to
failed
blame
marriages?
a particular gender, but the truth is the truth. Majority of failed marriages has been caused by the man.
And do you think men are struggling more? I mean, modern marriages are struggling more because of the expectations that the females have? Because from what we are looking at, I mean, it's about the women demanding. And do you think it's about the expectation? That's why most marriages will fail.
I feel like it's not them that set those expectations. Those expectations were set by the society. When as a
but was it like this growing up in our older generations? A lot of us had parents growing up, and it wasn't the same thing. I mean, the roles of women were more submissive, but now it's a different ball game, and women are demanding more and more. Do you think expectations is ruining marriages these days?
See, now they do have a voice. Unlike before, when you are married to a man, you don't say anything because the man does majority, if not everything for you. But in today's world where we live in, women work for themselves. They earn their own money. There are so many stuff they can do to make money, and that is why in our today world, we have the word called feminism. They believe they can stand on their own. They don't need a man. The only thing they need a man for is just for childbirth, production, and the rest. So that is why we are getting all this kind of stuff.
And do you think in this generation, people are setting all these rules because they are afraid of commitment? Do we have commitment issues in this generation?
Definitely. We have, and we will keep having. It's just like their eyes, how will I even put it? Will I say their eyes are now open, or is the technological era we are in that is causing everything? It's so easy to do so many stuff now, unlike before. Before you were limited. When they marry you, you are a housewife. The best job you can do or business is farming. That is what they were doing back in the day. But now, imagine a woman driving the same car. You can drive, you can build your own house, all those kind of stuff. So
but you having all those things, I mean, in marriages, for some people, a lot of people tell you in marriages, there are roles and there are responsibilities. The responsibility, and the question has always been asked, I mean, if you actually want to do this and do this, you're claiming this and that, you should also take charge in, in financial responsibility also, since you want to be equal. And that has been, a battleground for a lot of women. They want to enjoy the privileges as others. They don't want to be questioned. They want to have the same privilege that the husband has. But when it comes to financial responsibility, they shy away from it. I mean, doesn't it also affect marriages? Because don't you think people will take you more serious when you actually do the hard work?
That 100%, it is there. That is why I also mentioned that today world now women now believe they can work for themselves, because like what he said now, he said you have to take equal responsibilities for all, for you to, in order for you to be entitled for how your man should behave on every other thing. In today's world now, women do work for themselves, and you keep hearing every day that women will say they don't need a man, the man is not relevant.
But they also say my money is my money and your money is our money.
That one is their own sentimental thing now. Women believe like that. They don't believe that as you are the head, you are meant to do everything for them. It goes to theirs alone. That's just it. It is quite crazy, but that's the reality we find ourselves in.
All right, moving on. DJ Chicken, has declared himself the global king. The entertainer DJ Chicken, has sparked fresh reactions online after boldly declaring himself superior to all other monarchs, crowning himself a global king. The statement, made during a recent appearance that quickly circulated online immediately drew attention, and set social media buzzing. At the center of the conversation is the tone and the intent behind the declaration. While some viewers dismissed it as satire or exaggerated entertainment, others viewed it as unnecessary grandstanding. As expected, the timeline responded with memes, jokes, and mixed takes. Is it confidence or cruise if you look at it? And the moment, once again has highlighted how internet personalities, blur the line between performance and reality, especially in an era where outrageous statements often drive visibility. Observers say it reflects how clout, controversy, and self-branding, continue to shape online relevance, whether people agree or not. I mean, for DJ Chicken, he's streaming now, and he has been a streamer on TikTok for a whole lot. I mean, is it very hard? Is it easy? How hard is it to tell, when DJ Chicken is serious and when he's joking?
That's the thing I want to say now. The crazy part, the guy might be serious about a particular thing, and you might be putting himself out there for a good purpose, but based on his reputation, on how he became popular in the first place, people now take him they don't take him serious. People take him very funny. Anything he does now, they just take it as cruise and the rest. So his reputation is damned.
I mean, you look at DJ Chicken, I mean, is he one of the best streamers we have in Nigeria today?
He's not one of the best, but he's one of the most entertaining. He's very, very funny. So
I mean, but how popular is he when it comes to Nigeria? I mean, in streaming.
He's there, he's up there, but not as you would think. They have Kataefe and the rest that are doing a lot of things, making people laugh, but he's still there. He's still there making the spotlight.
All right, do you think, I mean, he's just clearly cloud chasing for you, looking at it, or he's just trying to brand himself again? Because coming out to say you are the biggest, when it comes to the Yoruba culture, they don't joke with their monarchs and they don't joke with their kings. Coming out to say you are the biggest and you are the most global monarch you have in Yoruba land, I mean, is he actually cloud chasing, or that is outright disrespectful?
To him, he might be serious, but the public will always take it.
So, as I'm asking, do you think it's disrespectful, doing that?
It might be disrespectful, but it is what it is. You can't take away that from it, because the guy is unserious most of the time. So, majority of the time, they will feel like he's still being unserious and playful. So, that's just it. Just like Portable might be serious. You might come out today to make a good statement in order to impact someone, but everyone will just take it as cruise because of the way he lives, the things he does. That's just it. It's just the reputation.
And talking about the internet today, some people will tell you words on the street will always tell you that Nigerian internet or Obasanjo internet, they reward exaggeration. They reward exaggeration over substance. I mean, is there a lie there?
I don't
because some people will tell you no disrespect, but some people will tell that, I mean, the likes of DJ Chicken, Pela, Kataefe are not supposed to be popular. That's what some people will tell you. Do you think Nigeria actually rewards exaggeration over substance?
To me, I feel like they do. You know, back then, it takes a very good content or good stuff you will be doing. Even just like the basketball before, we know them as comedians, but now a streamer can be a comedian. He does his thing. Currently now, you can do the how would I put it? The more stupid stuff you do,
Yeah.
the more recognized you get. So that's why people are trying to be more creative to do something that will get the attention of the public. You can do a stupid stuff. That is what is giving attention currently. Now, like you see the guy Kataife, most of it he's fun. He's a but most of the time he does stupid stuff that are just not normal.
Yeah.
But people likes to see something like that. So I just believe it just like that.
I mean, so where do we draw the line, between entertainment and disrespect for you?
You can't really join the line because this thing still boils down to comedy. You can't really tell when someone is being serious and being playful. So even if there is a disrespect along the way, it is what it is. Some persons can't do it, but it depends on how you build yourself. If he has started in a different way, like this guy they call Shank. Shank is also funny, but if Shank come out to put a good message out there, people will want to listen because they know this guy is they know how they know how his reputation is
Yeah.
to that extent, but not like you see a person like DJ Chicken or Portable. They are or this guy they called Happy.
Yeah.
Their reputation is down, so it takes a very very serious something that has to be happening either health wise or for them to take them more serious. I feel like
For the likes of the people that are getting popular, I mean, do you think Nigeria is now becoming a normalcy in Nigeria? Having this kind of people, take over your space. You're scrolling on your FYP, you're scrolling on X, you're scrolling on Instagram, you're scrolling on different social media platforms, and you just see these people, on your timeline. I mean, do you think it's now becoming a normalcy? And maybe when people from outside, the Western world, try to go into our space, this is actually what they see. So do you think it's actually becoming a normality now in Nigeria, to have this kind of content representing us?
it's absolutely it's now a normality because it's all thanks to social media, precisely TikTok. This streaming of a thing now, it makes it so easy, and no one wants to I would not say majority of persons or young youths in Nigeria would not like to go to the TikTok app and get an educative content in order to serve themselves.
But why though? That's the question. Why is it a problem? Why is it that this kind of content generates more
Recognition.
than more we have?
That's
Are we not
it.
in trouble?
It's the world. In this world, it's very easy to do a bad thing than to maintain a good thing. That is just nature. People recognize bad thing. Majority of people they see bad thing better than good thing. So it is just there. You can't change nature. You can't change nature. Even if you are putting an educative content out there, many people would not accept the person that knows his part and has the willpower to this is what I want to learn or this. But when everybody wants to be entertained, already with the economic crisis going on, everything in Nigeria, the unstable governance that is going on, people want to laugh, people want to get entertained. What are you providing for the society? Are you providing something that is entertaining? Because even if educative content are also good, but in the world where we are, there is little opportunities and chances. Many people will always go for that entertaining just to please. There's there's a saying they say every day after one day by the just like that. So everybody wants to be happy. You don't like to be in a sad mood. You being in a sad and depressed mood, you can do anything.
And do you actually find DJ Chicken funny? Do you enjoy his streams?
Majority of his stupidness, yes. It's funny to that extent because sometimes he might be doing so. Like that time he got beaten.
Yeah.
That stuff was very very funny. His meme was blowing around everywhere in WhatsApp and thereabouts. So.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a wonderful time, in the studio here. But this is where we wrap it up on this episode of ATN Gen Z. Don't forget, to follow, like, and subscribe, on our social media. Thank you, Toby, for joining me today. And don't forget, this program is open for sponsorship, jingles, adverts placement, news and events coverage, personality, society, and political interviews, product and service promotion, and commercials. Watch us live on our website, www.atlanticnetwork.tv. We are also available on Avo TV channel 205, Limex TV platform, Ifastech platform, Apple TV, Niger TV, and Iroko TV. Follow us on our social media, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok at Atlantic TV Network 1, and on X, Atlantic TV Net. Stay connected by following, subscribing, liking, and sharing our social media content. Don't forget, peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay tapped into the culture. I am Kingsley Ipalibo.